Here's a quick taste of the sounds on this 1965 Epiphone Dorado acoustic guitar. The model number is FT90. What's an Dorado? Well, it's a not as well-known example of a Gibson-made Epiphone acoustic from the 1960s. Most people who collect guitars know this. Some who might be new to vintage guitars don't. This might be news to you, but in the 1960s and late 50s, Epiphone guitars were made by Gibson in the Gibson factory. And if you look at the Epiphone catalogs and the Gibson catalogs, you find basically counterparts. Every Gibson guitar kind of had an Epiphone counterpart with some blurry lines. So for example, the Epiphone Casino was like the ES330. The Riviera was kind of like a ES335. And then you had, of course, the Sheraton, which was kind of a more upscale model, which was more like the 355, and on and on and on, with some differences. It's not an exact correspondence. And so among the acoustics, it was similar. So this is a square-shouldered Gibson-made acoustic. I would say it's similar to like a country western, probably. So it's a mahogany back and sides with the bindings, nice inlays, spruce top, toward pick guard. So again, not an exact correspondence. There's so many acoustics made. There's the Dorado, there's the Frontier, there's the Texan, of course, which is most famous by Paul McCartney. Anyway, this one's in great shape. I do think it's had a neck reset at some time in its life. So the action's very good. And the adjustable bridge, the saddle that's here, has been replaced with this compensated bone saddle, which still has a good amount of height to it. That just makes sure the intonation is a little better than those stock saddles, because on this stock adjustable bridge saddles, it was just straight. It was slightly angled, that helped, but this perfects that, so it stays in tune a little better than a classic Gibson setup. It does have an added strap button at the heel, which you're going to appreciate if you'd like to stand up to play your guitar, which is always kind of cool. It's got finish wear to it, some finish checking on the top, but overall it's in good shape. It's got some finish wear there on the tops, the sides. You can kind of see. The back of the neck looks like it's been oversprayed. It's blended in very nicely. You can see the stock finish checking kind of runs all the way through. And the thing blacklights consistently, so this is probably done a while ago. So it feels real nice. I think most people would probably prefer they just left it as is, but it's been done. So enjoy the benefit. The other cool thing is this is a wider nut guitar. I say wider because it's not quite 1 11/16. It's not 1 5/8 either. It's between those two. People argue for days and days and days on forums about this, but anything wider than a 1 5/8 inch, I think most would consider a wide neck guitar. The reality is they weren't always exactly 1 11/16 inch for the wide necks. Sometimes they're a hair bigger. Usually they're a little bit smaller. They're done by hand, so they weren't using like digital measurement tools. So I put the exact measurements in the listing, so there's no debate. You pick this up, you feel it. It definitely feels like a wide nut guitar. So sounds real good. If you're familiar with this era of guitar, mid-60s, this is a good sounding one. It's nice and resonant. Good sustain. I just love the look of the 60s Epiphone. So anyway, thanks for checking it out. It's a 1965 Gibson Epiphone Dorado. My contact info is below. I list this guitar for sale in several online marketplaces, including my Instagram pages and a personal website I have. If the one bonus of buying directly from me is you don't get added sales tax at checkout if you're outside Washington State. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for checking it out and have a great day.